Hello, I'm CammyG and welcome back to our Fortnite Save the World quest videos. So we're doing another timed run in the dungeons, this time on the Grotto. So we're going to run this solo because, well, no one really searches anyway. So to skip that 5 minutes at the start, we're going to run in on a private game and we are running Cyberclops for this one. I thought about it. If you've seen the previous iteration of this, we did the Inferno and we used minigun on that, but I think with the bosses being water, we're going to need that energy teddy and shock tower for the boss fight because we don't really have a lot of time to go out of our way to get guns, and try find nature guns, energy guns. If we're just using physical, it really doesn't work in the boss fight, so I'm hoping this one works out for us. Excuse me if you heard that, I just had a bit of gas, that's all. But yeah, if you're new here, definitely subscribe if you like this type of video. We do guides and stuff as well. Just as we're loading in here, I might as well give a cheeky little plug for the channel. But yeah, we do like endurance builds. We do general guides on traps, guns, loadouts, that type of thing. But we are on our alt account, working our way up. And nearing the end of the season here, I figured I'd do the dungeons because you get a good amount of gold and tickets for it, which is great when you're starting out because, you need it for stuff in the event shop and the weekly shop, which is helping us level up. Now, it's annoying we've got kind of poopy weapons at the start here. This pistol isn't going to be fantastic at taking out these monoliths. We're going to spend a lot of time here getting rid of this. When, if we were using the minigun, obviously we'd take it out pretty quickly. And there's not too much we can do about that, because if we use the minigun loadout, then we're kind of screwed in the boss fight. So we'll see how it goes. I'm a bit skeptical at this point if we're going to be able to do this one. This is probably going to be the closest one to failure, but we'll see. I am optimistic. I think we can do it. It's just going to be harder, that's all. So we'll see how we can do here. Bearing in mind, as we go through here, we do have to do 3 of these monoliths every time in solo, so that's a lot to do when we don't have a quick means of dealing with them. Oh, we have a 20-minute timer on this one. Hello. Maybe that's why I thought there was a 20-minute timer on the other ones. I mean, I was pretty much just guessing, but right, that makes things a lot easier for us then. Okay, we can really, I mean, the Grotto, well, yeah, I'm going to shut up. I've done the Grotto in like 15 minutes before, and that was with, taking time to get weapons and stuff. So, I don't know the map inside and out yet or anything, but there are a lot of spots I know where there are loot doors to open. So I'm probably just going to focus on them. And in the interim, I will probably just destroy these with melee weapons and pickaxe. I don't know which one's actually quicker. Maybe the melee? Just because it attacks faster. And do it like a cheeky heavy. Okay, that is really long. Until we get to one of these loot doors, it's going to be a bit poopy. Ooh, a shotgun, that's good. Shotguns are pretty good at taking out the monoliths. And then an SMG, we'll just swap that out. And let's go. So the next time we get to a monolith, I'll show you, hopefully. I mean, obviously it is a bit higher power level as well, but shotguns are fairly good at taking out these monoliths. There you go. Didn't even get any enemies spawn. So with this, we can just charge through here, because we are, a Outlander. Now, this is one of the loot rooms here, so it's mostly been this one, but it's not that this time, so let's go up here. The first time I did it, it was actually up here, I think. There we go. Now we can get some ammo in the meantime. I'm going to pick up that shotgun as well, actually, because it does a lot more damage. We'll see what we get from this. See what we want to swap out, if anything. And I'll probably take the crank shot, and we'll take that, actually, because it's going to do more damage, probably. And we will carry on going. There is another loot room in that other bit, but I prefer to just move on at this point. Now, there is usually a lot of loot around here, but there is a loot room here as well. So let's see if we can... Oh, this little table. That's pretty good. That's pretty quick. I do like to have my shotgun in the first slot, so I'm just going to move that around real quick. And then let's see what we can get from this. Anything good? Ooh, the LMG again. Let's grab that, actually. And then the Swan I'm going to put in the middle slot, because the Swan is very fast firing. it ramps up, I think, as well. And then we'll just move on. Let's test it on this, actually. Not too bad. And because we didn't just use the shotgun, we did get some enemies spawn, but that's fine. And now we're just looking for the shadow key, which actually, did we miss that? Am I stupid? I might be. Is it above? I think it's above, isn't it? Oh, no, it's down. Okay, no, yeah, it's fine. Keep going, Cam, you idiot. CammyG, Cam. We keep going. You do actually end up going into a temple, which if you've seen all these videos, you'll know in my first run of it, I thought that was the end of the level. Here, I thought it was where the door was. It's not. It's like halfway through. So we do have a lot more area to cover, which is where that shadow key is going to be. So I'm going to try sprint a bit. I don't want to get teleported, though, because it can really set you back in the grotto, because the grotto map is so big. We don't need to take that out, actually, so we can just run past. Now, it opens up big here, so if we just get the key... So I'm just going to build across to here. Hopefully just drop down. Is actually below. So we'll drop down to here. Whereabouts is it? It's in the top floor of this temple here, so we're not bothered about that. Dealing damage to us. Just, yeah, you can deal damage to us, I don't really care. And then the door is just right here. So let's just build in so we don't get knocked while we're doing this, and then open the door. So we're a quarter of the way through, and we are sort of halfway through the level, but also not. It's more like a third of the way through, because the start of it doesn't really count, does it? You know, it's just finding a key in a very small area, so it's not really the same. Yeah, we don't really need... The weapon setup we've got is pretty decent. I just realised I'm an idiot. I should have kept the vacuum tube rifle, because the bosses are water. I wasn't thinking. Oh well. You know, that's fine. Everything's fine. I think there's a loot room up here, but I don't think it has a chest. It just has some... Yeah, I always come here because I know it's an alcove, but every time I check it, there's no chest, and I think, oh, maybe next time I'll have a chest. But that's not how it works. If you didn't know, in Ventures, if you find... Not Ventures, this is not Ventures, this is Dungeons. Oh, there we go. If you find a chest, it will always be there, so if you come back in next time, it will be there. Now, I'm just going to check this... Oh my god. So this is nature, so I'm going to keep that, and then we'll take the shotgun, and we'll keep the LMG, because the LMG is energy. The shotgun's going to deal with the, you know, the monoliths for us, and the LMG will be helpful for the boss. We can go in... Are we going up here, actually? I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. We can deal with the bosses with the melee. You know, I will try that, but it is quite difficult to get up close to them and deal damage with the melee, because obviously the blasters just blast at you and they deal huge damage, so it can be quite difficult. This is the massive open area up here as well, with like a pirate ship. So once you're out here, I'll probably do a guide of these, you know, at some point. Might be useful for you guys. I mean, the sort of first time I ran it kind of acted like a guide. Ooh, the last word, I do like that pistol. Is it nature? It's fire. Oh, I do really like it though. I'm just going to use it, and we'll just use it for monoliths. Hopefully it deals enough damage to them. This isn't where we're supposed to go. I don't think, anyway. Am I in the right place? We need to destroy some monoliths anyway though, so I'll go up here and just... Alright, this is not as effective as the shotgun. That's fine. Yeah. I think we want to go down here, and then across here. Oops, didn't mean to activate my ability. Oh, this is just a side area. Okay. I think I might be getting my areas mixed up, but I think we do want to go quite far down. Ah, okay, here we go. I got it mixed up with a different area, that is true. Won't be the last monolith needed as well. And then we've just got the door to open. Even though the voice actor did just say, oh no. Sorry, I'm just concentrating to make sure I do that quickly. Yeah, the guy did say it. Whoa! I'm just going to open the door. The guy said one more key to go, even though we had both keys. I think it's because, well, I don't know. Maybe they did used to have 3 keys. If you're enjoying the video so far, thank you so much for watching, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our members. Thank you so much to the current members we have, and just wanted to go over the tiers to anyone else that might be interested. So we have 5 tiers from Stonewood, Plankton, Canny, Twine, all the way up to Epic Founder, and as you can see on screen, we have these amazing benefits at each tier, getting more and more as you go up. So yeah, if anyone's interested, just look for the join button next to the subscribe button, and thank you so much for your time. Cheers, enjoy the rest of the video. But yeah, he will say that, I've noticed. He will often say, 1 more key to go, when you've actually got enough keys to open the door. And the game does tell you, you know, you can open the door. So, yeah, just don't worry about that. I think this is the open bit I was confusing myself with in the last area, where you just have to make your way across. We can obviously get this. How effective is this, actually, on the monolith? It's not too bad. And the LMG is just faster, though. And then we can just put a shock tower down. And then if we keep going over here, we can get another monolith there, actually. Put this stuff, and then just gonna go over here because the exit is on this pirate ship. You'll see a little bridge over here, and then this is where we need to go afterwards to continue on the main path. You'll get plenty of opportunities for the monoliths as well. You can see there's another one here. I am just typically getting them as I see them, because then once we've got the key, we can just speed run. Although be careful up here, because there should be like some trickery things. Oh, like that one. That's a cheeky place to put it. And then if we get the key, which is just over here, we should then be in the boss fight with 10 minutes to go, which is pretty good. Now we do still have a bit of a ways to go. Just making sure I don't activate any teleports, because I know they can spawn down here, so I'm just being very paranoid. And we'll just go through here. I think we should be safe from here, though. This is the exit. Can't shoot it, apparently. And then here we go into the boss fight. So I think we should be set with our loadout. We should be doing all right. What I like to do when I'm in here is build up like this. Give myself a little platform, because the husks can't get up here, so they'll start breaking these down, you know, these buildings. But yeah, once I'm up here, I can just put a teddy down. I can start shooting the boss. Which isn't doing a whole lot from the teddy there, but, you know, we do have 10 minutes, so we're fine, I think. We'll just help the teddy out here the best we can. And generally you should be using melee, I guess, because they are shielded, so they will take less damage, I think, from bullets. If I can just get down here to melee this guy. It's not really doing a lot, though. You know, we're not a melee build or anything, so... Wow, how did he get up there? Should be using that one, even. Just use the LMG. Use this ability, does fairly decent damage. And he's about to die. There we go. Now, we do have another turret as well, so I'm just going to throw that out. And then we'll just use the LMG. Did I not reload this properly? I don't know. I think I cut myself off. Put this down, and then get that. Decent damage down here. I'm just watching my health because I appreciate I am taking damage here, but we should be fine. I do have my ability. Oh, there we go. Use that real quick. He's dead, and then this guy should be gone any moment. There we go. Oh, 12 minutes. So it's a good job. Yeah, it's not a 10-minute time this time, because we would have failed. Because, well, yeah, it's a longer and bigger sort of area to go through, and then you have 4 bosses at the end. So I'm curious how much it gives you for the labyrinth, because I did actually complete that recently, and I think it took like 11 minutes, so if that's 20 minutes as well, we should be good. And I'll probably do a soldier build for that one, because the boss fight is just easy to do again. You know, it's not like that one where there's 4. Don't know why they did that, because you'd think it would be easiest, the hardest one. Jesus, my brain is messed. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Not sure if the labyrinth timed one will be the last one. They'll probably throw another, like I say, the lab timed, and then maybe another twist after that. Who knows? But yeah, just keep following, and obviously subscribe if you want to see the rest of these videos. I'm going to go through all of them. So thank you so much for watching this one, though, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you in one of those future videos. Cheers and bye.